Ah.
I'm all achy today, like I was just physically abused yesterday. I was out on my bike, some off-road trails and things,
Yeah.
which I haven't done in a while because, you know, lockdown. So I was being thrown about quite a lot.
Why would lockdown stop you biking?
Well, it stopped me having access to a car because I was in Southampton, so I couldn't just borrow my mum's car.
Oh, fair enough.
So I'm at home, so I was able to go out to the place. Because where I live, there's not very much around me. I have to go a little bit further out of the way. Popped over to just south of Bracknell. Good fun.
There's a bomber.
There's some low altitude attackers or something, so I'm not going to be able to get in unopposed.
See, that's the problem with doing what you're doing. You're at risk of not getting your 50% if you just like get sniped.
Well, this wyvern doesn't seem to be coming for me, so that's something.
A wyvern, a bullfighter. Oh no, he's turned on you guys.
Yeah, but the question is he coming for me, or is he coming for the guy behind? Or is the guy behind me going to do anything about it?
He's gonna get both of you.
Are you shooting near that other one? Oh yeah, he's got him. Good luck. Oh look, 264s.
Up. Ooh.
That's a 162 and a
Up,
264.
you stupid plane. I like how I point...
Oh, fucking! I told you, they're too fucking heavy.
No, I had elevated up. I was pointing up. And then the plane decides, you know what, we're going to nosedive. I had gotten the nose at a higher angle than what you're climbing at, right? And then the plane decided, we're pointing straight down.
In a sort of ping way, or?
No, in the... Apparently, when you let go of the controls in turret mode, it just points straight at the floor.
Have you turned off weird auto flying in turret mode thing?
Yeah. So it doesn't try and level itself.
It depends where your pointer was looking when you hit turret mode as well.
Well, it was sort of pointing down, but not pointing at the floor.
Just keep climbing. There's Russians with super space web and 190s. You've drawn in myself because I haven't played in a bit.
And now I'll go land because it wastes the clock. That's the thing about playing in squads while trying to get these crates. It's like, I mean, Jorum's not getting anything now. Hell,
Yeah.
you could just launch your own. Just go launch another game while you're waiting.
You do realize what I was doing yesterday while trying to do this stupid thing.
Mm-hmm.
I was half the time crashing. So I was getting crew locked. So, I mean, I'll be crew locked right now anyway. So there's no
That's why-
point in me even leaving.
ARB is the riskiest way.
ARB
Like playing naval
sucks.
or ground. Well, maybe not ground, but playing naval, you pretty much always get the activity percent.
I'm going to go for the Typhoon over there.
We could play ground. I've got ground to play as well.
As I say, if you want to do ground, I'd probably do the Chaffee Corsair thing.
Oh, you're one of those, are you?
Yeah, there's not enough extra rank 3 around there.
Oh, I could do Chaffee R3 and a G55 now.
Yeah, but the G55 is a much higher BR than 3.3.
Well, the R3's 4.0, so I'd have to be 4.0 anyway.
You're aware of the Typhoon in front of you, right?
Yeah, I'm going for him.
Okay.
No, no bitch.
That was a
I'm
bit...
hit. Oh, I got hit.
Yeah, now he's coming straight at you.
Destroy the target.
And pulled off.
Well,
I'll
that's
pull him
really
off.
distracting.
Oh, he's looking for the 0. Mate. Fear me. Fear me. Please. Right, there you go. Maybe you'll remember my name. Little shit. Is there anyone behind me? No, it's just the
Just the zero in front of you.
Uh-oh.
zero.
I mean, yes, there's planes
43.
behind you, but they're 3 miles below you.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, Shed, get out my way.
Oh, good.
And now there's...
Let me show him a little trick I learned.
I actually successfully kited in a plane the other day, and I don't remember what it was, but it was dumb.
Kited.
Yeah, you put some string out the back, you know. Got a little kid to hold on to it.
Nice. I got scared by a kite the other night. I was out on my bike,
Yeah.
obviously, again. On top of a hill at night. So it was dark. Going along, and over the hedge to the right of me as I was going along the path, there was a kite up. I couldn't quite see if it was a kite or something flying, but I'm assuming it was a kite. I ran away. Well, not ran away, obviously it'd be less efficient than cycling.
Just jumped off and like, fuck it, I'm out of here.
Fuck this shit, I'll go for a third of the speed.
Hmm. And the only reason I'm taking the PBJ is because I have to use an attacker.
The enemy will win.
Alright. Was it a strike aircraft? It's not counted as an attacker anymore, is it?
Same thing.
That's why I'm unlocking the A7 just to do those things.
Hmm. Like, if it was a bomber, or just anything in general, I'd be doing it in the Helldiver, because the Helldiver is efficient. You just use the weapon selector, fire your machine guns at ground targets until you run out of ammo. And
Do
you
you
have
not-
your...
Try and catch this J21.
Did
which
you
I'm
ever
not
get the
able to do.
Fire Crest?
Yeah.
Fire Crest's great at that.
It has 2 guns.
Yeah, but they're great
Brr.
guns, and it outperforms every other plane at its BR because it's got shit guns. But the guns are fine for taking out like soft targets.
Yeah, the issue is that sometimes you don't find soft
100
targets
line.
and have no choice but to shoot at,
Oh, this guy's just been called a pussyhole.
yeah, by the idiot chasing him down.
And yes, to anyone, I am
The idiot chasing him
intentionally
down.
reading it wrong. Oh yes, I am also the idiot chasing him down. I'm going home because I only have 697 bullets. And
That's
you know, he's probably
plenty.
gonna die soon anyway. I know.
697 out of 1200.
Yeah. Oh, for fuck's sake. AAA. Bastard. There's 2 of them. One of them's a bomber, so going up would be helpful. But I'm
He
down
says
here now,
pointing
so...
down. And the other one's a
The
wyvern.
one's the Wyvern. By that 109, so we can hope the 109 does it, but he's a Jit and he's an American.
Also, congratulations on your kill on that bowfighter that I wasn't paying attention for. You killed a rude gesture.
We need to put more pressure on
Did
the
I?
enemy.
Yeah.
They're winning.
Yeah, I just sort of pilot sniped him
It's
from
just
a little bit of a distance away. It was a
a
bit of an
rude
underwhelming
gesture.
kill, but still free.
Yeah, I can see why they decided to put 6 guns in them from the D onward.
Mm.
Because the 4 is a little underwhelming.
Bit more Dakar, really.
That's the thing though, is that you could fit 650 cals in for about the same weight as, or less weight than 4 cannon.
Mm.
And the ammunition.
I just want this event to be over so I can go back to playing Stellaris.
Imagine
No,
caring
it
about
does-
the event.
It does fill up the time between this and the next patch, I guess.
Mm.
What's that, the 15th or something?
This ends on the 12th, which is Monday.
Yeah, the next patch is the 15th. Not Necroids, whatever the fuck it is.
That
Nemesis.
patch. I thought you meant the next War Thunder patch.
No.
It's like, okay.
No, I
That's
want
all.
that Nemesis pop system to see if it's terrible or not.
Hmm.
I had loads of fun with the. I made a civilization called the Mindcocks of psychic peacocks.
Oh,
Okay.
right.
Okay, I'm glad we were both in the same gutter there.
It was just fucking hilarious. It wasn't the fungoid race that looks like a penis.
Just burbs.
The enemy is winning.
Although you don't really play vanilla, do you?
No, because
It's entirely Star Trek that I've witnessed.
I'm sad that the Star Wars mod hasn't been updated majorly in months. Like, it came out,
Yeah,
and
the
they just...
Stellaris suits Star Trek much more than Star Wars.
Eh,
Like the whole diplomacy thing.
yeah, I can agree with that, but the modders that do New Horizons and Fallen Republic have done a hell of a lot with the game. Like, stuff that they'd coded in has come in since then as a vanilla feature, but like months after they've done it.
Which one?
Hmm?
What feature?
Things like Federation stuff. They've managed to code themselves Federations, Megacorps, and stuff that don't require the DLC.
What's the downtime on a patch for a mod like Star Trek?
Oh, it's the New Horizons mod? Usually
'Cause I
within
know-
the day.
Hmm.
For just the hotfix to get compatibility. That one actually gets a lot more updates than the Star Wars one. There hasn't been a single major content patch for Fallen Republic since it came out, which is disappointing. Like, changelog version 0.9.1, yeah, 0.9.1 was the initial release in August.
Why have our friendlies not done anything?
0.9.1a
US team.
True.
just added some planets.
US and Japan.
It's all fucking US and Japan now.
0.9.2 added some planets and some map stuff.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will
0.9.3
win.
just was a compatibility update for version 2.8.1 and added some small things. And then also at some point around that point in time they reworked the Rebellion. Because the way you're supposed to,
Oh, for fuck's sake.
at least you didn't flip over.
Hmm.
Because the way these mods work is there's a lot of scripted stuff. So with
That's
New Horizons, if you play as Earth, the Vulcans, the Tellarites, or the Andorians, and you can get you and two others out of those four into a coalition. After 10 years,
Okay.
it will proc an event to form the Federation. Which,
Yeah.
the Federation is kind of a neat mechanic, because basically what it means is that they keep their capital world but become a vassal to you, right? But a
Yep.
vassal that can't leave. As in, they can't get away from you, however. You can't even release them if you wanted to. You can transfer systems to them, but you effectively get every faction you add to the Federation, you just get a free fleet, basically. As a defense fleet. And they can be surprisingly intense, the little fleets. Especially when you get a Federation that's, conquered the majority of the Alpha and Beta quadrants, and you have like 40 vassals. So,
Vassal Swarm's always fun.
yeah. Whilst they tend to do the stupid Corvette spam, that is very vanilla. You just hop in. Yeah, by the time you get to about 2350, and you've got a fleet of like a dozen Galaxy classes running around, and you're just surrounded by a couple of hundred Corvettes just swarming in, acting as pickets while you nuke everything with your spinal lances off of the refits. Was it Venture class refit? Was it?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Is that match over yet?
Nope.
Nope.
God damn it. That's what happens when I die.
Hmm.
Don't even know where the enemies are.
Yeah, New Horizons is great. If you like the Federation, there's stuff for the Federation. That's like fancy scripted stuff. There's fancy mechanics for the Klingons. Like, you have to go to war every so often, or you will have a civil war because the houses get annoyed that you're a wimp. The Romulans have the Tal Shiar.
Oh, that was always fun.
Yeah. The Cardis have the Obsidian Order,
Hardy.
which is basically the same thing.
You're basically O'Brien, aren't you? The engineer who hates the Cardis.
Oh. I heard the Orion. I'm like, I'm not green.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
Though they're a thing as well. Naturally. The Dominion has its special mechanics. 'Cause,
I'm
you know,
guessing the Borg's a crisis.
no, but yes, but no. As in, the Borg are an empire that just sort of exists, but the balance on the Borg is really borked. Because sometimes
Yeah,
they're...
Borg.
Well, no, as in, like, by the if you go with the canon timeline, by the time you get to about 2360, you know, 250 years into the gameplay, about the time, because it's TNG starts in 2364, I think. So by the time you get to about that point, you should have a fleet which is powerful enough that you can basically just walk up to the Borg and go boop with a couple of torpedoes, with the way that the Borg seems to fail to actually take over anything and build up most of the time.
Eh. Balance is hard.
Balance is hard, and the Borg...
Probably better than them just killing everything every game.
Yeah, it's just the Borg balance goes from being wimps. It goes from being Borg in the original introduction in TNG to the Borg at the end of Voyager. Every other patch. And that's kind of funny.
You probably have a game after this game, well, without me, because Brian doesn't know how to cook pasta, apparently. He just come in and said,
Oh,
"Can you cook the pasta? Because I don't know what I'm doing."
How the fuck can you not cook pasta?
I don't
Boil
know.
water, put pasta in water, wait.
Wait a specific amount of time.
Wait an amount of time until the pasta is edible. Which depends on your taste and the pasta
Get
in
a
question.
pan of water boiling, add some salt, get it into a rolling boil, add some pasta, turn it down slightly.
You add the salt
Wait
before you boil
8
it.
minutes.
Add the salt beforehand.
Well, it doesn't matter when you add the salt, really.
But the whole point of the salt is supposed to season it / potentially add some nucleation or lower the boiling point, but then again,
Ah, the whole boiling point thing's bullshit. It's just
I
because salts
know.
taste nice.
because lowering the boiling point of water would require you to make it saltier than the Dead Sea.
Yeah, it's that's kind of a myth. It's just
Also-
because salted water makes it taste better.
Yeah, it's also a pain in the ass to make. I also learned the other day you're supposed to add salt to the roux when you're making a cheese sauce.
Well,
It helps. So
you can do it. Depends what
much.
cheese you're using, because some cheeses are quite salty. So if you do that,
Yeah.
it gets way too salty.
Yeah, I did that too.
Or it depends if you're using stock for your roux.
Well, that's salty
it can-
too.
Yeah.
Well, that would help. No, I screwed up royally. I made like the most wonderful sauce, but put too much salt in it, and then I didn't salt the pasta at all.
God. It's just like
So-
bland pasta covered in salt.
Yeah, so you had too much salt and not enough salt in the same bite. It was a shame too, because it was a beautiful sauce. It was just slightly too much salt.
I'm going
Yeah.
landing after this kill, so I've only got 73
Fine.
bullets left.
Should we just start a new game if you're not in the next game?
Yeah, you might as well.
Okay, day.
Because I'm just
But
going to
yeah, that's
play
why
around
I'm
in
always
this
tasting
wait
what
till
I'm
the match is
making, like,
finished.
constantly.
I have 1 bullet left. Can I manage this IL-2 kill?
Oh yeah, so also the Ferengi have unique mechanics. Because they're a Megacorp.
Hmm.
But you have to have the Megacorp DLC to access them. As in,
Good
to
job, it was
access the
really cheap.
mechanics. Hmm. Well, the other reason why I end up hosting half the things is because
Like, if you host, did the other people get the cosmetic
DLCs.
DLC?
yeah, basically
Like
the host...
Plantoids or whatnot?
All that's important is that the host has the DLC.
But Mario Kart on the DS, all that's important is the host has it.
Hmm, but that's because they had that fancy remote link play thing.
I'm sorry.
Right, heading back to base. The IL-2's going to crash. Boom, got another kill. 5,596 points.
God, what the fuck is up with the map on this map? Just press M and it's like, yep. 1,000 kilometers to the south, there's probably something interesting.
Like a map of Russia has to include the entire thing, but only the bits on the left are important.
Vladivostok looks at you disapprovingly.
I suppose.
See, the thing that's important about how much space Russia takes up is that if they get pushed back, they have plenty of space to keep retreating to, and you will run out of men and food before they run out of land to retreat to.
Even if they're retreating on both fronts.
Yeah.
Everyone forget that Russia has a border with North Korea.
Hmm.
Yep.
Russia doesn't.
Does?
No, Russia doesn't forget.
Oh.
Also, the radar on this plane is not operable, which is sad.
It's not like it does
The
much.
PUBG.
Yeah, it's the same radar as is on the F6F.
5N.
It's still a Hellcat.
But in the game it's different.
Do I feel like I need to specify which one... Do I need to specify the Hellcat with the obvious bulgy thing on the end of it? Oh great, there's a Tisma.
Tisma.
Should I... sod it. He's coming my direction.
Do you not engage at all costs? Yes.
I mean,
He's
if you
coming
don't engage him, he's just going to turn on you and murder you.
Well, he's ripped off half my wing, and I didn't barely hurt him.
Alright, back in a bit. I'm going to make some pasta because my brother's inept.
Noted.
Make him do it. Just teach him how to do it. Don't do it for him.
That still requires demonstration.
No, it doesn't. Just tell him. You order him about. Like a fucking drill sergeant.
Just because he's in the Air Force. And then a mosquito came and killed me because, you know. At least I got one target out of 80.
I've not even climbed to altitude yet and you're already dead.
Yeah. Honestly, if you weren't doing the thingies, I'd probably be taking an AD or something.
Hmm?
Because the ADs are maneuverable.
We can do whatever, I don't care.
Oh, right. Well, I was...
It's just this is my current task, but I'm like,
yeah, I know.
I'm down to like 3 special tasks, so I don't really care about doing them that much. It's when I'm at 10 that I have to concentrate on doing them.
Well, I was doing this specifically to make it more convenient for you. Because, you know, you go out of your way to be nice. So,
Yeah, we can do whatever.
it's worth doing that. What was I wanting to look up? Oh, that's what I was wanting to look up.
that fire goes out, I'm calling bullshit.
Hmm.
I've noticed that 264 fires have been going out a lot this last week when I've been doing it.
Don't know. I did exactly what you're doing right now the other day.
Oh, a bit fell off. There we go.
As in, was flying at about a mile distance from it, trying to close with it, and just using the turret to tickle it to death.
Oh, I like using it as like ghetto Schrager music.
Hmm.
P8.
PE8s are easy to kill, I found. They don't have anywhere near as many guns sticking out of everywhere as the 264s.
Also, they've got those wide mounts that don't work very well.
Well, that and the plane's bigger.
We are losing.
That said, the laser beam of doom might get it first. No,
I
never
missed.
mind. Yeah. Don't you miss, because it'll be embarrassing. I think you got him.
Yep.
Well, that's 2. Have you got enough gumption to get the 3rd one? I don't think you've got the speed. You do have a turret, though. So apologies if there's a loud buzzing sound. Dad is doing some sanding and painting outside.
Attention to the map.
Can't hear shit.
Well, no, I have a sound floor, but the Discord has a sound floor, but the stupid recording software GeForce Experience uses doesn't. But since this works without massive stuttering, and OBS freezes, or gives me like 2 FPS trying to record War Thunder in any resolution above 480, it's fine. Enough.
I've already got 2 kills, I don't have to worry about activity percentage at least. I can just sort of slowly try to kill this 264. That's all I've been doing in this thing. Just hunting 264s
Hmm.
for the 10 bomber kill test. Been doing that, and I've been playing a lot of German 4-7. And I should probably play some ground, but ugh. Just play ground while I've got premium time, so then I have to play less of it.
Yeah.
So if you want to play like 6-7, 7-3 ground. Oh, oh. He's turned.
But which BR was that?
6-7, 7-3.
I'd consider it.
This isn't a good position.
Our victory is near.
Okay, now I'm gonna go land.
Attention to
Just
the
a
map.
random piece of plain shrapnel spiraling around next to you.
Yeah, that's always weird.
He doesn't seem to have taken being dead very well.
Let's see, what's my damage? Engines are fine. Left wing spars a bit red. My elevator, not elevator, my stabilizer is black. Bit of yellow damage on the right wing. That should be fine to land.
Hmm.
How are we doing anyway? I'm top from just killing bombers.
Well, you've killed 3 of them.
Because all they do is fucking space climb if you don't kill them.
I mean, I got 2 ground targets and I managed to not come last. So,
Yeah, I mean, I can get 50% though, which is a shame.
2, 3, 4, 5 people left. My hands are freezing at the moment.
I've got a window open again.
Well, I normally have a window open because it lets air in, you know?
Hmm.
Just somebody decided to shut my door when I actually wanted the door open at the moment because it's warmer in the rest of the house.
See, I'd
'Cause
get so annoyed if you had your window open and the heating on.
No, the heating's
would
not
just,
on. It's just
Like, ooh.
the house faces east-west, and I'm on the west side. So
Mm.
fortunately, it doesn't get hot in here until like 7 o'clock at night. It does just mean that in this awkward period of spring weather when it's absolutely freezing in the morning, and you have a
Yep.
frost until 10 o'clock, that whilst it is absolutely glorious sunshine out, it's cold in here. So I'm going to go quickly open the door and sort some things quickly.
Launching an attack. Attention to the designated grid zone. Attention to the map.
I have to say, with the way you put your decal on your wing, the wheel is yellow.
Yep. It's just a side effect.
It's a good speed indicator when it's down, though.
I guess. Ah, no, I just wanted to put a decal on my plate, so it's like, that'll do. I don't put decals on ships, because that's fucking weird.
Is it?
The only real good place to put them is on the side, and that just looks fucking weird.
Well, if
I
you're
mean, I
pressing
guess the
it-
ones on the funnels and stuff look alright.
or on
And
the
I
side
did
of
put
the
a
bridge.
peacock on the peacock.
I tend to put them on the side of the bridge,
Yeah, it's alright.
unless I'm doing
Okay.
like a tramp stamp bumper sticker.
I sometimes put them on tanks. Oh god. Fucking map. Stupid. Now, what we got left? 4 fighters. Well, one of them might be an attacker.
Mm.
We've got 2 planes coming home. What are they?
Well, the friendlies are 2
Reasonable.
jugs.
I'm
The
just checking
enemy-
they're not only striking ground targets, which they don't seem to have done.
Well, there's a Yak and 109 on that one, P-51 and the other guy.
That's why I'm climbing.
Okay.
Your bed's all the way over there, Shiva. I can't get it at the moment. I'm so annoyed that they cut the overflow off this event.
Hmm?
The overflow, where if you got like, if you did like 45 crates in one day, the next 5 would be awarded at the start of the next day.
Yeah, every time they do another one of these dumb crafting events, they make it more and more user-unfriendly.
Now just wait till Operation Summer when they've put everything up another 20%.
And victory will surely be ours.
And to make it rank 4 or higher. Yo. And with how pressure damage is at the moment, I might actually be able to get the artillery kill finally.
You still not got that.
Nope.
You don't like need it though, do you?
Well, it would finish that stupid challenge off. And you know, that would be the single last part of that challenge, and that's another 3 levels.
Right, we've got the 109, the Yak 3's heading home. I better kill this 109 quick at this.
Hmm.
What's he doing? What's he doing?
He's flying underneath you.
Well, the match is nearly over anyway.
Yep. Also, I guess after a decade of people making jokes and memes out of all of the music for the menus in the Wii, that Nintendo got fed up with it because the Switch shop doesn't have any music in it at all. Nice. Are you stalling or leaking?
No, I was just stalling.
Okay. Anyway, that was nice. That guy just followed you straight into a climb. And
Yeah, don't do that.
don't do that when there's a gun pointing out the back. Let alone when there's 4 of them.
Victory is close.
That was about the one.
I'll just go kill a fucking bunker and this will be over.
So that was about the one time that the stupid gun on the back of the SM91 or whatever would actually have been useful. As in, it
You don't
might
have a
have
s-
worked.
Oh, that thing. No, I think even then you'd be out of angle.
Mm.
Wait, what's the 10 on my 33? Okay, I can do this.
Yeah, pillboxes are funky at the moment. Oh, the Act 3 got crashed, so he got counted as killed. Pull up. Yeah, pillboxes are funky at the moment with the hitboxes. It's just you aim in the same spot and it doesn't actually hit it consistently.
I was aiming for the roof.
Yeah, but it doesn't consistently work.
So I'm test flying this German Phantom now, and I
Yeah.
see why you enjoy it, Josh.
Which one?
This is the German Phantom.
Oh, right.
It's the only Phantom I can test fly.
You see why I like the Phantom?
Yes.
Yeah.
That
And
one
can you
doesn't have countermeasures though, does it?
No, but
No, but even just flying it, all the gadgets on it are something different, but just
Yeah.
the fact that the way it flies, I can see why you enjoy it.
right now, do I research the Tiger Cat, or do I go back and research the AM1 or something else?
Let's see. I skipped the Tiger Cat, I think, because fuck playing it.
Well, I have to
I
research
like
it.
super props, but fuck playing him against jets every single match.
It's my favourite way to play 'em.
Wait, AM1 is the Mauler. I thought you had the Mauler.
No, I have everything after it.
I'll get the Mauler then. They'll fix the torps at some point.
Yeah, I think I'll. I don't see the point in getting it if I'm not going to actually play the US anytime soon.
Well,
For
I mean,
ships.
you're not going to play the fucking F7 either.
No, but if I
Unless
get
you
the
want
F7,
to. Oh, I suppose you could keep going down the naval.
yeah, I want to go down the naval tree because we all know that there's either going to be another Phantom there or soft kitty, warm kitty, purr purr purr.
Fox one of those.
Tomcat.
Oh yeah, one of those.
Oh, it's snowing.
Great, we'll probably get that in a
That's
couple
okay.
hours then.
Oh no, it's still snowing on us now.
Huh, that was a surprise.
No, you
It
said you
snowed on me
wanted to
yesterday
do,
when I was out.
you said you wanted to do tanks?